Tell me so, tell me so. I would like you to tell me so. Alfred.
Garden update. Let's grow.
Hey folks, back with an update a couple days later. What is this? It is so drafty in this basement, I'm really getting worried. I had a real scare with the cucumbers. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay guys, let's take a look at the project here. Things are happening. So, we're definitely sprouting with the cucumber. If you guys look in my last video, I talk about this little setup thing that I have here, where I'm trying something a little bit different. As far as the arrow bed is concerned, we got a lot of moving going on here too. I did trim the dill and the Genovese basil quite a bit, but I did not film that, and I'll do a video on that next time. But it was in shock for a little while, but they look like they're coming back strong. And let me tell you about the arrow bed too. I keep calling it arrow bed. Sorry, the arrow garden. So basically, I kind of like gave you guys like the wrong setup here, because the one in the back is a cucumber. That furthest one back is one of those cucumbers from those seeds I got. It's blowing up, guys. Last time there was nothing there. So like that thing has grown so much in the last few days. And then right next to it is the thyme. And then the cherry tomatoes that I had put in about a week ago, they're getting real big. And in here, this is where I put the sweet peppers. I told you guys it was cucumbers last time. But this is the sweet peppers. They're starting to happen, but they took a very long time in my incubator on the ones that I'll show you in a minute to even took like over 2 weeks. I thought they weren't even going to work out. So I'm going to show you guys some of the other fixings. Let me just open everything up. I'm going to open up my little setup over here, and I'm going to open up my second garden. And since it's so chilly down here, what I do is I basically shut everything off during the day in the morning, and then at around 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening, I turn it on. I figure let the lights run all night, because I think that'll work out better for them as far as maybe keep them a little bit warmer. But I'm going to take the blankets off and open everything up, and I'll show you what's going on with each project in just a sec. Okay, back. Okay, so basically this is what's going on inside of the incubator here. I put the tomatoes back in the incubator. I had them by the arrow garden for a while, and I don't know, it was getting kind of cold and stuff, and I didn't have them covered. So I said, you know what, let me leave them alone. And then I said, these are the cucumbers. I said, let me put the cucumbers there instead. And I had them there for about 4 or 5 hours. And then before I went to bed, I just had like a bad feeling. It was a little chilly down here. And I came down here, and they didn't look good. And I was really upset because they were thriving, and I pushed them too quickly. Like I should not have uncovered them, but they were almost like hitting the top of the container. But I should not have uncovered them and left them out. Because I like to put them by the arrow bed, the arrow garden, because there's so much, light there and stuff. But they just look a little bit different, like a little bit of like a wiltiness, but they seem to be still really strong, and they're still growing like taller. So I'm hoping like this was just like a minor setback for these. I'm going to be really upset if they don't work out, because it'll be all my fault. So other than that, these are the cherry tomatoes, and these are, and they're really small, these are the San Marzano plum tomatoes. So they're really, really small. I can't even see them basically, hardly. There you go. Maybe this is a good angle. Look at them, they're little babies. But they're growing. They're coming up. So the seeding mix has worked. So if you guys are interested in any of these projects, this is part 7. There's been 7 parts to this. So if you want to go back and watch some of the other parts, I did everything from scratch, and I told the seeds that I used and the seeding mix and such. So let's look at the lettuce. This is one of the lettuce I've been showing you guys. Now this stuff is just grown in water and seeding mix. There's no, I have the chemical, that I use for the arrow garden that I've used in this project, and for the arrow garden. But I haven't used anything on the seedlings, because the seedlings really have their own nutrients, and you don't really want to mess with that yet. But this is one of the lettuce. It's looking pretty good. And I've been switching the lettuce back and forth with the arrow in the arrow garden. Here's the peppers. Peppers are looking good, guys. I don't know. Maybe they're not even looking that good, to be honest with you. They're growing. I don't know if it's too cold down here or not, guys. I don't know. I got a temperature gauge over here. I don't know what the hell it says. Looks like it says it's like 70 down here, but it's definitely not 70 down here. So what I've been also doing is I've been taking, there's just, this light here is a lot stronger and different, so I've just been kind of like switching around, taking turns with the lettuce, putting them in there. They do get dry when they go inside the AeroGarden. But guys, that's basically what's going on. I'm going to give you guys an update in a few days, but the most exciting thing really is, I bet you next time you see this thing, it's going to be huge like this one all the way in the back, because these cucumbers are crazy. So, you know, the other cucumbers hopefully are going to be okay. Like I said, yeah, kind of a little upset about that. But thanks guys for coming by and watching the video, okay? And I'll update you all real soon.